Hello, Madame Fortuna.
Adrian, I knew you would call again.
Who else could it be?
Bigger car.
Stop.
I've drawn the death card.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Adrian, don't worry. Death means that you'll release yourself from all the time. You'll experience a transformation.
Well, that certainly cheered me up.
I see. Death. A lightning bolt. A bolt flashes down on you. Stop. The death card again. Adrian, the cards are correcting me. I see a deluge which will suffocate you. Oh, no. Oh, another dead card. Adrian, I see darkness. You will be devoured by darkness.
How many death cards have you actually got there?
Just one in the major arcana. Oh, I mixed up several tarot packs. That must have happened yesterday. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Adrian. I have to call someone back urgently.
Some pliers. Very important. The bracelet is an old family heirloom. It's made of silver and is decorated with rubies. One ruby's enough. I wouldn't know what I might ask her.
A ruby. It's probably worth quite a lot. The ruby fits exactly into the socket on the hilt of the sword.
There's a spiral staircase here. I can't see how far down it goes. There has to be a good few stories. Ladies first.
Are you scared? Or are you exercising your role as Lord of the Manor?
The Guardian isn't allowed to die. Those were your words. I'm just playing it safe. That's supposed to be the Catacombs. Looks like the sewer system.
Patience. This is just the beginning. That's most strange. What are Pictish glyphs doing here on English medieval walls? Death on its own without any other glyphs isn't a good sign. A swimming pool for cellar ghosts? I don't understand why that's supposed to be here. The chain comes out of the shaft and disappears into the water.
There are hieroglyphics etched all around here. Did the Druids build these walls? Here's an illustration of a house and a jar. Here's a pitchfork and a flower. There's a bird and a head chiseled in here. There's a fish and a hand on this column.
There's standing water throughout the whole drainage system. Maybe the outflow's blocked somewhere. The house in a circle. That's a new one for me. That could point to a family property or inheritance. A bird usually represents the death of a person, and we've got the head which fits with this, from whoever.
I think that's supposed to be a house, or a shack. The whole thing could be some kind of cistern. It collects rainwater from all over the castle. It's brought here and then goes stagnant. No, there has to be an outflow somewhere as well. In this environment, there can only be a whirlpool. Huh, the water's been standing there for some time. I reckon that's the remains of the water from putting out the fire. At any rate, it's not normal sewage.
The fish is the symbol for the first day after a new moon. With a hand, though, that doesn't make sense. An earlier version of a torch, and I've never seen this symbol before. The house in connection with an amphora. That could mean a store. Amphoras were used back then like barrels are today.
A hefty chain. It's hanging into the water. A bird relief. Valentina.
Yes.
Do any of these symbols around us mean anything to you?
These symbols look like Pictish glyphs. Obviously an ancient form of writing. More than 6,000 years old. So, I'm wondering what business have they got being on these walls?
Maybe one of my ancestors thought they looked nice? Do you know what they mean?
Sort of. But don't ask me how you vocalize them.
I can't see any other exit here. Can you?
Looks like we're in a dead-end street.
But it can't be, though. It has to continue somewhere. Maybe there's another secret passage.
Certainly not out of the question. Keep your eyes open.
I won't be able to see a thing down there. I should get myself some light first. Huh. Why should the cellar light in Blackman Castle work? A power socket. But does it have an electricity supply? An extension cable, about 8 meters long. So now I've got the option to connect something up down there. bucket is half full of a white salt, probably for when it's icy. I'll take a handful of grit salt with me, just in case I have to help some old grandma cross an icy street. The grave candle that was in front of the photos of my parents, it's only burned halfway down. A candle for the dead. A grave candle is better than no light at all.